Hi, good morning. It is me, April, the founder of April Shine Trace Life Coaching Experience, and I want to welcome you back. I hope all of you are enjoying the awesome weather. We had sunshine, blue skies here yesterday, and it was just wonderful. Um, this is the last video for this financial series. I hope you have received all the awesome information that has been presented and that you are able to get some great information. Believe it or not, finances, everything goes hand in hand. All of it just all of it builds on top of each other. Budgeting, being aware of your credit score, your credit report, understanding how to remove certain negative inquiries or negative questionable transactions. Just trying to stay on top of your financial status. You want to also remember that wherever you are at, you can always continue to grow. You will not be able to stay in the same situation unless you stay in that same mindset. You have to change your mind and understand where it is that you actually want to go, make those moves and do those things. It's it is a it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take your time. You will eventually get from point A to point Z, but you have to go through B, C, D all the way through to get to your final destination. So be patient. It'll happen for you. Um, this last one is very true to my heart. I will be honest, I did a survey on Facebook that was very, very popular. I did it for 3 days and I still am getting responses today about tithing. Now, if you grew up in church or if you attended church for a certain number of times or years, you are aware of the term tithing. Tithing is a tenth. If you reference Malachi 3:10, it talks about bringing your tithing into the storehouse. And so, what a lot of people in the church, how they take that is that you give 10% of your earnings to the church. And that is wonderful. That is great. You always want to tithe, you always want to give back. But there are several ways and certain things that you are able to tithe. And a lot of people do not understand. Too, they don't understand the whole aspect of tithing. A lot of people believe that it's just finances. Yes, you want to give your 10%. Some people give 10%, some people give more. Some people do it off the gross, some people do it off the net. Either way, it's okay. There is no right or wrong way to tithe. But you can also tithe using your time, which is volunteering. And I know that we covered this when we were doing our Becoming Professional series, but how you do that is that you could give your time in church. You could join a missionary or join a ministry, whether it's children's church or Sunday school. I love teaching Sunday school. At my church, I work with first and second graders. And since COVID, I miss them. I haven't been to, I'll be honest, with COVID, it has taken me aback because the church I normally attend is so big. But I do miss that church a lot. But volunteering your time with Sunday school, ushering in the church. You could also work in the church office. Just giving your time to the church for free without wanting anything is always a reward. You want to also volunteering your time for a non for profit organization. That also goes towards tithing. And what that will look like is that you are giving your time to uh help out. I used to volunteer at the American Red Cross. I work at the canteen counter where the people who was giving blood and giving plasma, they were able to come get their snacks. They got their snacks, they got their coffee, their drinks. So they were able to get that. And I also volunteered at our local clinic here for people who are unable to pay for a doctor, Matthew 25, which is a great clinic for anyone who may not qualify for any insurance or may not be able to have the money to pay for a doctor. And I worked as a medical assistant, volunteered there, and I did that twice a week. I worked at the American Red Cross once a week, and I also enjoy, like I said before, teaching Sunday school with my first and second graders. Um, and I'm giving those as some examples of some things that I have done. And I'm not saying that you have to do those things, but find out what you are most passionate about and some things that you may enjoy doing, and giving that time for yourself, giving that time to those organizations to do those things. You want to also learn how to um, give to charities. Another charity that I used to give tithes to is Our Daily Bread, because they give you free publications to study for the devotionals, and I would send them a couple dollars every month, or whenever I would have some extra money, I would give them money on top of the tithes that I was giving to my church. So that is just some examples. Some of the things that you want to also look for is that a lot of people does it because you can't outgive God. God will always give and give and give, because he does not operate on a time. He does not operate on our time. God will always provide because that's who he is. That's in his name. So he will always provide for when we feel that we are not, for when he feels that we are in need, or he'll just provide because he loves us so much. So giving your tithe and giving above and beyond is still telling God that you are still wanting, you're still willing, and that's something that you still are interested in doing. And God is able to operate on that tithe. He's able to operate on what you have to do. So I'm not saying to go above and beyond, or um, give until you can't give anymore. What I'm saying is give what you can. If you are a follower of Dave Ramsey, he has some awesome information about tithing and how to get involved in the church. You also want to look up Susie Osman, I believe that's her name. She has a LinkedIn account. You can find her on LinkedIn. She has information on there. She'll also give you some great information on tithing. Now, I know I covered this whole entire video. I didn't offer you any tips or anything, but at the end of the video, there are some tips. So go ahead and just document some of those things we already covered in the video. And I just want to make sure that you are all prepared. You are all aware of what tithing means and how we operate in tithing. So I want you to go ahead and just make note of it. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. And you find this on YouTube, go ahead, like, subscribe, share. You find this on Facebook, like and share, because there may be someone out there who may benefit from this information. I look for comments, so leave me a comment. I will respond. Or if you have any questions, go ahead and email me at aprilshantracelce@gmail.com. That email address is April, all lowercase, SHONTRACELCE@gmail.com. All right, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.